Donald Trump sent a secret message to Queen. Sussexes are looking for a place to hide immediately. Donald Trump's official visit to the UK, which included a meeting with Queen Elizabeth, was reportedly one of the highlights of his tenure, according to a new book written by a former White House executive. Trump's enthusiasm for the British royals has been reported since 2019, when Michael D'Antonio, the author of The Truth About Trump, told, "The Queen may be one of the only people on earth who could expect he was going to be respectful." Ironically, when he did meet HRH in the summer of 2018, during an hour-long visit to Windsor Castle, Trump briefly walked in front of the Queen while they inspected her honor guard, a gesture that was viewed as a disrespectful breaking of royal protocol. A new book, this time written by British-American Fiona Hill, a former advisor on Russian issues at the White House, says more about the former president's open obsession with meeting the monarch. Going to Buckingham Palace was supposed to be a highlight of his presidency, she writes. Meeting Queen Elizabeth II was particularly important to President Trump. He often referred in conversation to his mother, Mary Ann MacLeod, who was originally from Scotland, and her admiration for Queen Elizabeth. According to There Is Nothing for You Here, Finding Opportunity in the 21st Century, Mr. Trump was always slightly awestruck when he talked about her, as his voice and his face would soften. A meeting with the Queen of England was the ultimate sign that he, Trump, had made it in life. As US President, Trump met the then Prime Minister Theresa May several times and reportedly tried to incite her to offer him a formal invitation to the UK. In the middle of a meeting or in an obvious tangent at the end, he would, apropos of nothing in particular, suddenly talk about his desire to golf once more at Turnberry, Ms. Hill wrote. May and her colleagues would pretend not to understand the conversational thrust and change the subject. Author Fiona Hill knows a thing or two about the royals, as she was born in northeast England and grew up in a coal mining community before studying in Scotland and later on at Harvard. A former Obama executive, she participated in the 2017 Women's March before joining Trump's team at the White House within the National Security Council. I went from being a woman marching around the perimeter of the White House one day to going in through the visitors' gate to the West Wing the next, she recalls in her book. As reported by Michael D'Antonio, Trump's brief connection with the highest British monarch may be one of the memories he will cherish the most. This is more important than any piece of legislation he could get through Congress, greater than resolving problems at the border with Mexico, the journalist told. I would think one of his dying thoughts will be of this. When he is about to leave this earth, he will think, I was that person, standing with the Queen. Donald Trump sparked controversy after telling how he had to wait to see the Queen on his visit to Britain. The US president made the remark as he sought to rebut claims that he was late for tea with Her Majesty last month and overstayed his welcome. Escalating his attacks on the fake, disgusting news media, Mr. Trump said he wanted to set the record straight on his trip to Windsor Castle. The Queen was seen looking at her watch as she seemed to be waiting for Mr. Trump and his wife Melania to arrive for their tea-time appointment on July 13. But the president emphatically denied he had left his 92-year-old royal host twiddling her thumbs. I was asked to have tea with the Queen, who is incredible by the way. Incredible, he told a rally in Pennsylvania. I landed, and I'm on the ground and I'm waiting with the King's and the Queen's guards, wonderful people. I'm waiting. I was about 15 minutes early and I'm waiting with my wife and that's fine. Hey, it's the Queen, right? We can wait. But I'm a little early. So, I then go up and meet the Queen and she is fantastic. We then go up and we have tea. And I didn't know this, it was supposed to last 15 minutes but it lasted like an hour. Because we got along. And she liked our First Lady and our First Lady liked her. But we got along fantastically well. But the time went by, you know, sometimes you get along and the time goes by.